For the past couple of years here in Vicksburg, we've had the opportunity to offer summer learning and summer camps to our students for free. And this year, what we decided to do was to have summer learning that was not, we didn't want it to look like the regular classroom or regular school year. Because in the past, it was almost like a continuation of school, and students felt like they were just going to school throughout the summer. And so what we decided to do was to partner with Define Learning. I have been in communication with Brandon probably for the last 2 or 3 years. And I selected some project-based learning activities from Define Learning. And she and her team put together those learning packets, the learning modules for us, and designed them, I guess, around the learning for each grade. So we had it available for students in grades K through 8. And so when we had them to come on, we had the Define Learning to come on and do a training for our teachers at the beginning of summer school. They did a 30-minute training. The teachers were on board immediately around this training. I went to visit with them after the training to talk to them about how we wanted this to be fun for our students, and not just fun for our students, but also fun for the teachers as well. They wanted to feel like they were teaching standards that they had just finished teaching them in the spring and in the fall of the year. But we wanted, and I told them, the conversation was, you're probably going to be doing some of those things as well, but we don't want the students to hear that we're working on NBT, whatever, or RI, whatever. We wanted them to feel like they were having fun while learning. And we wanted the teachers to have fun while planning and teaching. And they were so excited about that. I saw teachers doing just what this program is designed to do. Have teachers working across curricula, have teachers working across grade bands to see what each other were doing, so that they could have a fun learning experience with our students. The teachers got on board immediately. They started, I think one of our projects was around cooking, being a chef. They started with the chef hats and things like that for our students, developing, designing aprons and hats for our students. We had one with the candy store that I remember quite well, because they actually went out and bought really good candy for these kids to pretend that they had a store. And they actually not just pretended they had a store, but they actually put together the store, and the students had roles. And so those are some of the things that kind of tie into all the things that we want our kids to be able to do within the district. We had testimonies from parents who were saying that they did not have to drag their kids out of bed to come. I had one particular lady said that she was having to drag her kid out of bed to come to school. But for this summer learning, they were up and ready to go, literally getting them up, saying, come on, let's take me. I'm ready to go to summer. And we called it camp. So they were ready to go to summer camp. I had another testimony along the same lines, where the first day, the parent said, I had to pull them out the first day, but the rest of the time they were up and ready to go, because they were so enjoying the learning that they were experiencing during the summer with those Define Learning projects. Even our older kids, we had our grade band 6th through 8th grade kids. We had the opportunity to, they were doing one around farming. I think more so vegetables or gardening or something like that. And so those kids, the teachers were so excited. They invited one of the people from our local farmers market to come in and to talk to the students about how they plant the products and how they grow them and all those types of things. And the kids actually had the opportunity to take some zucchini. I remember seeing the zucchini, pictures of the zucchini, and they had put wheels on them, so kind of making the zucchini cars or boats or things like that. And so just to see our older kids being engaged in it too, because sometimes once you get to the middle school level, they start to kind of wane off. And so our numbers, even for those grades, were a little bit lower, but the kids who were in the program this summer were actually enjoying the learning that they were experiencing through this project. We just appreciate the opportunity, and I appreciate the partnership that we've had with Define Learning for the last few years here in our school district.